talking about all the different types of diabetes. Now we've split them into 3 categories. However, there are a lot of complexities in this and a lot of nuance, so this is just a broad guide. But before we go into all the different types, you guys need to understand what glucose does and what a cell is. When we eat food, it gets broken down into smaller molecules like proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. The smallest form of carbohydrate is glucose. And glucose is what gets transported into the blood from the digestive system once that food you've eaten has been digested. Once the glucose enters the bloodstream, it needs to get into the cells. What is a cell, you might ask? A cell is basically the smallest building block of life. So our bodies are made up of cells, which make up organs, which make up systems, which make up our body. Cells use glucose to make energy for our body to carry out its functions. But for the glucose to be able to enter the cell, we need something called insulin. So our pancreas is an organ that produces insulin, okay? Now that insulin goes into the bloodstream. So for glucose to get into the cell, insulin is basically like a key that attaches straight into the insulin receptors on the surface of the cell. They fit exactly right, which basically opens a door to the cell so the glucose can come in and get to the mitochondria and the cytosol, which is where they get transformed into energy for our cells to function. So your cell uses energy to carry out the body's functions like breathing, your heart beating, moving, thinking, everything. Basically anything that your body does, you need energy to do. Now you guys understand all the basics, let's do a deep dive into all the different types of diabetes.